Hello there. So this is a video dedicated to my beautiful mother. Mama, we have been talking about creating for you this fresh 5-minute face, and I think I did it. This is actually my my daily makeup tutorial, and I just thought of what products would probably be perfect for you. And so, yeah, I am gonna show you kind of how I use them and then just explain the few, decisions that I made / thought of that would help this be a really good 5-minute daily situation for you. So, going in order of what I use, first I use a concealer. I recommended for you the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is one that you could get from Sephora. It's a little bit more pricey, however, it's very, very good. I find that you don't need to set it whenever you use it, which cuts down on having to use powder and a few other steps. And they have a really, really great shade range. I don't use much. I don't think you will really need to use much either, kind of just in the corner and on the edge of your eye, as you could see me doing. All right, so after I do I apply that, you could see I actually did not blend it out yet. I let that sit. It helps it to kind of stay where you want it to be. It will blend out so sheer that you can't even tell that you put it on. So you put it where you're going to want it to have a little more coverage. Let it sit. Then I go and do my brows, which for me takes very little time. I recommend, depending on how much time you want to put into it, how much care you want to put into it, I recommend 2 products. One is just a pencil. I use NYX. I love them. It is a very, very small tip, and because of that, it's just really easy to fill it in. I trace along the bottom, trace along the top lightly, fill in the end lightly, and then I just brush it through till it looks natural and you can't tell I did anything. This takes very little time. However, if you do not want to take time or want to put on top of this, I also recommend a brow gel. This is something that will help them stay in place, add very, very little color and coverage, but it kind of helps them keep their shape, which is great when you have those curly eyebrows like we do. That is quick on the eyebrows. So now, after you've done the eyebrows, you could probably go in and use your brush to blend out your concealer. You're a brush girl, I'm a brush girl. So yep, just do that softly along the edge, along the inner portion. You could also see that I put a little bit of concealer on the inner corner. And I do this personally for my face. I feel like it helps brighten the inner part of my eye, and it works really well. It also helps a little bit with the light eyeshadow-ish situation that we create with these products as well. Next, I go ahead into my blush and swirl it around and then just apply it. I love blush. I try to not be too heavy-handed. However, because of the order that we do this product or use our products, do not be afraid to go in. We do our base coverage after we put on this cream, since we're using a powder. And because of that, a little bit of your color may go away. So feel free to go ham. But not only do we put it on our cheeks, we also go in and make sure we put a flush over our eyes. This will help it look like we put a little bit of eyeshadow, a little bit of care, but we didn't have to use really much technique or any additional products. Next, I go in with my powder foundation. I use Bare Minerals, love them. You use these, I believe. So you just put this around your face. Don't feel like you have to go way on your blush, but I do definitely try and get around the edges of the blush and around the edges of where I put the concealer, just to make sure that everything looks blended and pretty seamless. As you can see, it's very natural and it's great. I love it. Next I do mascara. I love mascara. I think this really makes a big difference on the eyes because it opens them up, makes them look a little bit more bright. And so I always use mascara. I think I got you this for Christmas. So I would put on a few, well, a coat or two of this. A technique for that could be putting it on one eyelash, go to the other side, then go back to your second, and that's 2 coats. Pretty quick, but it will do the trick. I know you also like eyeliner. I'm not an eyeliner girl, but you could put that on either before or after you do this to kind of keep your, you know, your little signature look. And then last but not least, you can do whatever you want on your lips. You said you've been doing a liner and gloss, so that's what I did. I always use NYX glosses, but use whatever to your heart's content. And that's it. That, I think it took me maybe 6 minutes, but you know, I was trying to pose and stuff. I haven't been doing videos for a while, but I hope this is helpful. Whenever you go home, let me know what you think. And if we want to try something else, like a liquid foundation / skin tint situation, or I don't know, you don't like the concealer, want something cheaper, we can figure it out. But I thought this would be helpful and you'd have something to look at while you were doing your makeup. You could do your makeup with me. And yeah, love you much. And love whoever else decides to maybe see this or have access to it. And talk to you soon. Bye.